we're going to bring on a very special guest. A lot of y'all know Ray from the Op, and we're going to bring her on right now. Hello, Ray. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you so much. First of all, I want to thank you for being so flexible with your time. T-
No
Time
worries.
zones. I mean, I have no idea what they are.
Oh, trust me. Listen, I work for a Pacific time zone company. My laptop lives in Pacific time. And so then when I have to think in my actual times, it's very confusing.
Yep.
You're just lucky I actually had a meeting today. So I already had makeup on.
No.
That was our saving grace was I had a meeting. So I already looked presentable because normally I do not. And it would have been much more stressful, but this worked out perfectly. So happy to be here to
Thank you.
celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Friends, what we're doing today is we're going to be hanging out playing some Yahtzee. And again, this portion of the show of the stream has been being sponsored by our friends at the Op. Thanks to Andrew over there for making things happen. And
Yeah.
we're going to give away games, folks. We're not going to give away one. We're not going to give away two. We're going to give away three different games to
Oh,
winners.
dang.
Yeah, and the winners, folks. Now, this is limited to U.S. only at this time, but you get to choose from either Hughes and Q's, Blank Slate, Telestrations 8-player, or Tapple. So four different games you get to choose
Awesome
from.
winners.
Yeah, I think that's such a cool, very generous of the op to do that. But yeah, we'll do that towards the end of our stream, this portion of the show. What we're doing, we're just gonna be hanging out, talking to Ray, getting to know her a little better. And Ray, like I first saw you thanks to your work at CGE. You
Hmm.
were announced as their in-house content creator, and I swear from the get-go, it was like, whoa, who is this amazing content creator? Like, you
Oh,
just,
thank you.
and I'm serious. Like, it was like, it's so cool to see, like, at least from my side of things, like, word gets around this industry. We're a pretty small industry, and people are
Yeah.
right away, is like, hey, do you see Ray on CGA? Do you see what Ray?
Aw,
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's
that's
just,
very cool to hear. Thank you.
it was amazing. Can you talk a little bit about how you got it at CGA, and then also now that you're at the op, just talk a little bit about your background and what got you
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, for sure. So I've had a very weird meandering into this industry. Like I feel like most people have, no one has a normal way of getting into this, which is one of the things I really love about it. Everyone you ask has a different story, which is very cool
Yes.
and very fun. So I actually had been in the board game industry for about 3 years before CGE, which is very interesting. A lot of people don't actually know that because CGE was just this massive catapult. All of a sudden, I'm like 20 and in front of like working for one of the biggest board game companies that exists. So that was a huge culture shock and very overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate when anyone says anything nice about the early days of CGE content because I did not know what I was doing. We were just living on vibes in a dream, to be totally honest.
Nice.
But before CG, I worked for 3 years at an indie company called Resonym, who makes games like Phantom Inc. and Surrealist Dinner Party and Mechanica. And that was a very right place, right time kind of situation. They're actually based out of my hometown, like one town over. Grew up
Oh,
my whole life, didn't know they were there. Yeah,
nice.
and then college came, and I started panicking because I was a geology major. I was gonna go be a little lab rat. That was gonna be my life.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I
Ah,
started looking for summer internships, and I effectively stumbled upon Resonym and their sister company Tilt Factor, which makes educational video games,
uh-huh.
and I just did everything I could in that space. And that slowly turned into like handling the Resonym social media, and I built them a Twitch channel because I was like, I don't see any publishers streaming on Twitch, let's try this. And I just sort of messed around. They gave me a lot of like space and opportunity to just sort of mess around and see what I enjoyed. I learned that I really like being on camera. I like to make people like games. That's how I describe what I do in
Nice.
various mediums. I like to like have my excitement emanate through a screen at you and make you want to like play the game I'm talking about. That is the skill that I can provide to publishers in various formats. And CGE pioneered this concept, I think, of having an in-house content creator. They focused on YouTube and Twitch, but that really had always previously been delegated to a social media manager, would also occasionally maybe stream on Twitch or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw CGE was looking to invest in like a dedicated content person, I shot my shot and I got it. And I don't have more insight other than I applied for the job like anybody else, and they picked me. And that was that catapulted me into full-time in the space. Prior, I was just part-time.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the long-winded way of saying that's how I got CGE. And then CGE opened up a bunch of doors for me, and I was able to apply for the Op, which is like a dream publisher for me. They do a lot of party family, a lot of mass market stuff. I love my hobby stuff, which you'll hear me talk about on the R&R show. But I have my roots in big group party games. I think, especially from a content creation standpoint, there's just so much more fun. There's just so much fun stuff you can do in there. Like I make a ton of TikToks on Q's and Q's that reach far and away outside the board game industry. And that's a very exciting concept for me, that I can reach new people and pull them into the hobby through gateway games that the Op makes. So yeah, that's me. That's what I do. That's how I got here.
Amazing.
The quick and dirty version of it. Yeah.
No, thank you for sharing. I love that. You know, folks, if you don't know, Ray and I, we are on the R&R show together now as co-hosts, along with Chris George and Rahdo via video. And when the talk, again, behind the scenes, we're thinking about bringing you on, I thought it was the perfect fit because Rahdo, his core audience is they're hardcore gamers, a lot of Euro gamers, some of the heavier stuff, but as he brought on more members, he did this in a very purposeful way of trying to bring in gamers that brought different perspectives and experiences and likes and whatnot. And having you on board was like the perfect fit, right? Coming from, you know, the party game thing. And, you know, I'm an Omni gamer as well. I mean, I love my heavy crunchy Euros, but more often than not, I'm not going to be playing with heavy crunchy Euro gamers. I'm going to be playing with my family, casual gamers. And, you know, I just played tumbling dice with my family the other day, which I absolutely love. But, you know, Telestrations is one that is always, like, for me, generated probably the most, like, the biggest memories and the funniest memories.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Gaming's all about memories. Whatever will get you to talk about it after the game is over. That's my metric of a good game, is if you can remember what happened and then talk about it, like, 2 days later, that's how you know that game made an impact on you. Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. And speaking of, why don't we, that's like the perfect segue to what we're playing today on the table right now is Yahtzee, folks. This one was a game that from my childhood, and it's been around since like the 50s. I like to call this the OG, the original Roll and Write, because it basically was, right? I've got my Cup Noodles version today. Ray is also going to be playing along off camera here, but I'm going to teach you all the game because it's super easy, and you'll notice as I'm teaching this, friends, you're going to notice that, wow, there's a lot of modern games that use these mechanisms. The big one, of course, is King of Tokyo. Richard Garfield totally took the concept of, hey, you got dice, you roll them, and then on your turn you can keep dice, or you can re-roll certain dice, or a combination of both, and then you do that twice, so a total of 3 rolls, and then you must write what you have left here. So the Cup Noodles game is exactly the same. It's just instead of die pips here, they're not only are they bigger dice, but they're also more delicious dice. They have different food symbols like chicken, shrimp. There's some citrus here, and also beef and corn and whatnot. So same concept.
For everyone at home, you won't see what I'm playing with. I'm playing with our Hocus Pocus version of it. It's got this little cauldron, which is my favorite of the branded Yahtzees that we make at the Op. It's so cute. It's got little
there are so many different
potion ingredients.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love it. And the Cup Noodles, it looks just like the instant ramen, folks. So, in Yahtzee, what you're doing is rolling dice and filling in your little score sheet. There's going to be, I think it's, I don't know, like a dozen rolls or something like that. But every turn, you're going to have to write at least one thing down. So, let's start with the top section. This is really easy. The 1 through 6, you're basically, after you're up to 3 rolls, you're going to score, let me see. So, you're going to score one of these symbols. So in this case, I could either write a 2 under the 2s because you just take the total, or I can write 8 points for the 4s. Because I have 2 4s, I would write 8 points in the sheet. I could also write a 3 under the 3, or a 5 under the 5. Okay, so that's one thing that you can score here. Now let's say I had 3 of a kind of the 4s. Now that's a total of 12. I could write 12 under the 4s, or down in the lower section, I can write 3 of a kind. And the 3 of a kind, it says total of all the dice. So I'd take the 12 points plus the 5 and the 2, that's 7. So another 9, so I would score 19 points there. Okay. Also, you have 4 of a kind, same thing as a 3 of a kind, but just with 4 of a kind, total dice. A full house. What is a full house? Glad you asked, Ruel. A full house is when you have a 3 of a kind and a pair. So in this case, I have 3 4s and 2 5s. That's a full house. It's a poker term. And I would write 25 points because that's what they are worth in this game. Finally, you have the small and large straights. A small straight is any 5 dice that are in sequential order. So in this case, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's say a 3. So I can either score the pair of 3s up here, or I can score the 1, 2, 3, 4 for the small straight, which is what you want to do because it's worth 30 big points, friends.
Woo.
Okay, and right below that is a large straight. What is a large straight? Again, glad you asked, Ruel. It is all 5 numbers in a sequence. So in this case, 1 through 5. You could also do 2 through 6. This one's a little tougher to get, and that's why it's worth 40 big points. And finally, we have the Yahtzee. The Yahtzee is the grand poobah of all dice rolls. It's 5 of a kind of any number. 5 3s, 5 5s, 5 6s, whatever. That is worth 50 big points. It is the biggest score on the sheet, and of course, it is the most difficult to get 50 points. Now, you also have one chance score. This is basically your get out of jail free card. If you can't score anything and you have nowhere to go, like either stuff is filled in already or you didn't get a pair or anything, you just go to chance and you just score the total number of the dice. So in this case, I have 3s, 5s, and a 1. Let's just pretend that my 1s, 3s, and 5s are already filled in. Now I have to go down to chance and write down the total, which in this case would be 17. I think, yeah, that's all the scoring you can do. Couple of things to note. Well, first of all, Ray, do you have any questions?
I think I'm following it. If you're wondering why I look so riveted by this teach, it is because I have not played this game since I was a kid. I used to play this all the time with my grandma.
Yeah.
Haven't played it since, so I am reminding myself how this game is played. But I think I understand so far.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and Meryl Muse says, I feel like it's been 1,000 years since I've played Yahtzee. Yeah, it's one of those games. It really is. It's been around forever, and you don't play it every day, but I've been on a binge lately. I love this game. I love
that's so cool to hear.
Yeah, I love reminding myself that, hey, this is where it all started. So
yeah, absolutely.
A couple of other details to remember. In the upper section, there's this bonus. If you score, was it 63 or more, you're going to get a bonus of 35 points. So that is huge in that top section. And to get that, basically, if you have a 3 of a kind of each number in that upper section, you're going to score those 63 points. So if you have 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, that scores you 63. There's other ways to score the 63, of course. You can have like a bunch of 6s there. You would score, say, I don't know, for 4 6s, that's 24 points, and so forth. So you're going to have to do some math in that top section, friends. The other special thing is the Yahtzee. If you rolled 1 Yahtzee, you get 50 points, as we see there. If you roll a second Yahtzee, you're still going to have to enter it in the sheet somewhere. Like, let's say you had 5 5s, you enter the 5 5s in the 5 section, you get 25 points, and because you've scored a previous Yahtzee, you put a little check mark down there. Each of those check marks, folks, 100 big points.
Whoa! All right.
That's huge.
All right.
So why don't we get started? I'm going to roll my dice. So Ray will be rolling hers off screen and get some Yahtzee. I love it. That sound.
Yeah, someone in chat mentioned, it was Travis says, I encourage everyone to check out the Ops Yahtzee page. They have so many cool versions. Yes, I see a lot of people talking about like their fond memories of Yahtzee. If you want to like update your version and get some cool themes, the game is the same. It just comes in different like packages and stuff. We got a lot over at the Op.
Okay.
All right, what do I have? All right.
So again, you get to roll up to 3 times.
4. Okay, and I can re-roll all of them, or I can keep some.
You can
and
keep
then roll
some,
the rest.
re-roll. Yeah, your choice.
Interesting, baby. We're gonna go big or go home.
Yes. Okay.
Oof. What do I? Ooh. So a 3. A small straight is 4 of a sequence. I don't have that yet. Oh, see, this is gambling adjacent.
Oh, totally.
This is push your luck. Oh, this is my downfall. Oh yes. No.
Total pressure luck. Now I'm going to show you something, folks, that I'm doing. I've already rolled my 3 times as Ray's doing her rolls. I've got 2 3s, a 5, and 2 6s. I'm going to choose to write a big fat 0 in number 1. Okay, because I don't want to score those 3s, the 6s, or the 5s because they're not that many. So I'm going to put a 0 in my number 1 slot. Knowing
is that like the pro strat?
I feel like it is because I know that later on I can sort of make up for it if I get 4 of a kind on any of the other numbers, starting with 3 and up. So I basically just have 3 points to make up for that lost number 1.
Interesting. So did you roll any ones or you just
I
rolled
did not.
none?
I rolled none.
Okay,
So
so
I'm putting a 0. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to do something similar.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow the master here.
Okay.
I only rolled 1, and I'm just gonna pop that in my 1 section.
Nice.
I did not. I blew my chance.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
we came up with the Doctor Who one just at the end of last year. Gamer, it's super cool.
Ooh.
Comes in a little TARDIS and everything.
Gotta love that TARDIS. Okay, I've rolled a bunch of garbage, so I'm gonna re-roll all my dice.
Yeah, boy howdy me as well.
Ooh, I got 3 5s. I'll keep those.
Oh my god, what is happening? Ah! This is terrible. Oh no. Yes, no, it's bad. 3 in a row doesn't get me anything, right?
Correct.
Poopy. Well, I have to the best I have is I got 2 4s. So that's the best I have.
Okay. Yeah.
So I score a total of 8, and I put that in the 4 section. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All
and
right.
I got 3 5s or 3 stakes, so I put 15 in the 5s.
Nice.
Eva Little is asking, are you both playing the same version? No, I'm playing the Cup Noodles version. Ray's got Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Okay, and we're continuing on here.
Okay, we got 2 6s. We got 2. Okay, chat. What do I do? For those Yahtzee aficionados out there, I have 2 6s and I have 2 2s. I have 1 dice that doesn't matter. It's just a 4. What do I do? Do I re-roll here? Do I keep my 6s and re-roll the rest of my numbers and hope to get more 6s? Roll more 6s? Okay.
There
all right,
go.
I'm gonna go all in on 6s. All right, chat. If this is bad, it's your fault. Hi, Avi. Welcome. Good to see you, friends. There's so many familiar names in chat. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got a third 6. We're going again. We're rolling our last 2. Chat. Oh my god. I got 4 6s.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
The urge to yell Yahtzee is so strong right now, but I know it's not Yahtzee. I want to celebrate.
Almost Yahtzee.
Okay, we got 4 6s. What does that mean? That means I can either get put them all in the 6s row, or I can do 4 of a kind, which is add up okay. So that is effectively the same thing as putting it in my 6s column, right? Because you just add all the numbers together. Okay.
Correct. So if you had the 4 6s, you put 24 in the upper box, or in the 4 of a kind, you add the total. Now, doing the upper box, it does make up for the ones that you missed out earlier, right? So that sort of makes a difference. Me, on the other hand, I lucked out, Ray. I rolled a straight, the 1 through 5 right off the bat. So I'm going to score 40 points for my large straight.
Chat, can we get a playback on that, chat? Did we see any shenanigans happening?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right,
so on to the next turn.
Eva says Ray is doing both. She's going big and she's going home. Yep.
Nice.
Correct. All right. Ooh, I got
2s.
God, I keep getting so excited, and then I actually line them up, and it's a whole bunch of nothing. We got 2 2s, and that's it. But I could potentially. I got a 1 and a 4. So part of me wants to try to re-roll to get that 3 to get that straight. We're going for it.
Okay, good luck. I've rolled 2s. I'm just gonna put 4 points in my 2s column row.
No dice.
No dice.
Go again. I just need 1 3. No. Okay. No. No. I rolled 2 more 1s, which puts me at a grand total of 3 1s. For those discerning viewers, you'll remember I already used my 1 slot.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 of a kind. Ooh, I can put it there for 3 points. That feels bad, Ruel.
I would probably your choices are either that 3 of a kind or a chance. Chance can be anything. But it's pretty tough. What are the other numbers? You had 3s and what was it? Or 1s?
I have a 2 and a 4.
Maybe.
Yeah, not great. Hi, Jen. I love you so much. Hope you're doing well. Happy Ruel's birthday to you. I'm gonna put in 3 of a kind and then cry off stream later.
Okay. Thanks, Blue Fungi. I appreciate the support. Let's continue.
Yeah, dice rolling push your luck games. Bing, there's a reason I don't play push your luck games very often. There's an allure. I gotta push my luck.
Yeah, I just did it again. I just rolled a straight, so I'm gonna take my.
Oh my
straight.
god!
Y'all saw that? It was here.
Oh my
Hit that
goodness!
Replay.
All right, chat. We have two ones. That's garbage. Get it out of here. We got a 2, we got a 1, we got a 3. So I'm gonna re-roll my other 2 dice and maybe get a 4. We've been down this road before, but I'm gonna try to get a small straight.
Good luck.
That one on the floor doesn't count. Nope, we got a 2. I could keep it for a pair of 2s.
Hammerlock, that's so true. I can't stop. And yes, Ami, the dice knows my birthday. That's the only explanation I can think of. Yes.
Nah! It's fine. I didn't roll a 4. I rolled another 3, so that puts me at 2 3s.
Okay.
Can you be bad at Yahtzee? I didn't think you could be.
The dice really have something to do with it.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, chat. What are your favorite push your luck games? Because it truly is a genre that I don't know very well because I'm always so bad at them because I'm just like, I'll just push it to its max. I'll redo and push my luck as often as possible. I don't think I've ever played Can't Stop. That's a good one.
Oh, it's so good. You
Ink and Gold, yeah.
You would love Can't Stop.
Quacks
so
is a phenomenal answer. I love me some Quacks.
Quacks is
and
great.
I always lose. I have a hubris problem, unfortunately.
Flying too close to the sun.
Yeah.
As Icarus
right.
did one day. I'm gonna go with these 6s.
Once again, I have a 1, 2, and a 3, but I also have a pair of 5s, chat. I'm gonna roll for the 5s because we're not having any luck with this stupid straight.
Yeah, Pen, thanks for the resub. Appreciate you.
Would we consider cartographers a push your luck game, Wim? I've never categorized it like that in my head.
I haven't either.
Oh, Legends, you gotta try Quacks. Quacks is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Got another 5. We'll roll again. Oh, okay. Spots is a great one. Bing, I played that on BGA quite a bit.
Yeah, the dog one, right?
I want to yell it, but I don't get it.
Oh,
I don't get it. I'm just very excitable. I got 4 5s.
Nice.
So we're gonna put that in. I'm gonna put that in the bottom section to make up for my 3 of a kind of 1s. I'm gonna put that down there. We don't talk about that. That's a 20 points for me.
I've got a couple of just random numbers, so I'm going chance, and the total is 22, so my chance is filled up. Okay.
Nice.
Roll. Let's see what we got. Got 1, 2, 5s. Oh, this is garbage.
Oh, I got a pair of 4s. And then I also have a 5 and a 6.
I'll go with the 5s.
Go with. I could go for a straight.
2s, 3. No,
I'm gonna do it.
Gotta go for the 5.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this straight. If it kills me.
No. 1, 3. Oh man, this is not good.
No, chat. Okay. Chat. What do I do? So
3 there.
I think I roll for 5s. So I got 3 5s now again. I'm gonna just go for 5s. I'm gonna go for 5s. No. Oh, okay. That's fine. 3 5s. I'll take it. Pop that in my 5 column.
Nice. I had some garbage rolls there, so I just put a single 3 in my 3 column. Boo earns.
Oof.
Ugh. Okay.
Blue, I can see that.
Chicken to Ride feels like a push for luck when you grabbed it. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, here we go.
This is, I mean, once you start getting into the nitty gritty, anything can be like any genre when you think about it.
Right.
I've been playing for the very first time. I don't know if anyone in chat has played this. A very board game-like video game called Inscription. It's basically a deck building game. And there is an element, if you've ever played Inscription, you have the option every turn to draw like a basic card or draw from your deck to potentially get a more powerful card. It's my kryptonite. It's so I have such a hard time not drawing from my deck because I'm like, I know there's good stuff in there. Yeah, Hornus, it's so good. Inscription. If you're looking for video game like board games to play, or Other way around. Flip that around.
Mm.
Board game like video games to play. If you like Slay the Spire, it has a very big Slay the Spire feel to it.
Oh, cool.
It's very
I
good.
love Slay the
But I feel
Spire.
like it hasn't been embraced by the board game community like Slay the Spire has, because it's got a couple of other things. Slay the Spire is very straightforward. This is a deck building video game. And Inscription's got some other stuff to it. So
Okay.
I don't know. Check it out if you're into that kind of thing.
I totally
am
want to check
obsessed.
that out.
It's so good. Oh my god. It's made by the same studio who makes one of my favorite puzzle games of all time, which is Talos Principle.
Oh, cool.
It's very, very good. Very, very good.
I rolled 3 6s. I was put in my 6th spot, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to put in my 3 of a kind spot so I can total all the dice. 18 plus 7 is 25. Yes. Okay.
I distracted myself to forget the pain of the fact that I'm not rolling very well.
Okay, what do we got? 6.
Chat. I need a 2 or a 6 to make the magic.
That's a 6.
Preferably
I also need
a 2.
6.
Okay, what do I do, chat? I have got a 1, a 3, a 4, and then 2 5s. I cannot put it in my 5 column because I've already used that. It's not a straight. That means we got a chance. Yuck. Remind me, a full house is 2 of a kind and then 3 of a kind?
Correct. 3 of a kind
Okay.
and a pair, yeah. In poker terms, we also call it a full boat.
Oh, I've never heard of a full boat before.
Yeah. Fun fact, I used to be a degenerate gambler. I'm just kidding.
Really?
I did play a lot of poker. Before game night, my game night consisted of poker until like 2 a.m. once a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's how we did it back in the day. It was a lot of fun.
I'm a decently good poker player. My brother was a professional poker player for
really
a handful of years. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Back before they like cracked down on online poker playing. That was very, very good, and I used to watch him play a lot.
Nice. Okay, I got a pair of 4s. I'm gonna continue. And folks, as you can see, this is just like King of Tokyo, right? You roll the 5 dice, and then you keep some, and then you re-roll some, you do it again, and then you score. Okay, 3 4s.
Yes, Linnaeus, let's just say I learned some life lessons by proxy. It's the reason I don't play poker for money.
16. I'm gonna put those 4 of a kind down here where I can score all the points. And
Chad, I was trying to go over that stupid full house, and I landed myself with 2 2s, 2 5s, and a 1. Womp womp. All right, I guess that's going in my 2 column. Oh, someone mentioned Deep Sea Adventure. Deep Sea Adventure is so good. If you love little small, like a small box, big punch, quick, easy push your luck game. God, I think one of my a theme I think we should try to maybe do on the R&R show, Ruel, is like favorite games to teach, because Deep Sea Adventure is my favorite teach in the world, because hands down, it goes the same way every time, and it's the coolest thing. So in Deep Sea Adventure, sorry for you're completely derailing this. Deep Sea Adventure is a push your luck game where you're all trying to go down into the water. You're descending from a submarine, trying to get as much treasure as you can, and then return to your submarine. The trick is that there's cumulative, collective oxygen. So if I'm taking a lot of treasure, the amount of treasure you have correlates to how much oxygen you use. That's all cumulative. So if I am being really greedy, I'm ruining it for everyone. And there's the first round, it gets progressively harder. The first round, everyone will just always keep going down and just always take treasure when they find it. They will never be discerning about it. They'll be like, I just want to see what happens. Then what happens is they die. They lose all their treasure. Almost every single time, the new players will always drown. They'll hit that moment because it ramps up really quickly. It'll feel fine until it's not fine. Once it starts feeling not fine, it is too late. You are dead. Yeah. So they learn their lesson that way, but because of the way the scoring ramps up, losing the first round is really not that punishing. And then you learn your lesson, and then you can super easily come back and win the game in the second and third round. So I don't even, as the teacher, have to really be like, don't do it, don't push your luck. I just say, here are the rules. Do whatever you want. Yes. And it always goes the same way. And it's such a fun teach when they go, oh God, like This is bad. It's such a fun moment as a teacher.
Yeah, it's funny. You put it perfectly, right? That game goes exactly the same for all my teachers as well. It's like we all died that first round, but now that they know how to play it, we're all gonna survive and score points, hopefully.
Exactly.
So great. Oh,
I'll teach you Foglight. I almost always have it on me at cons because it's such a fun, easy little teach.
Yeah, Linnea says the way you slow down when you have treasure is rough. It's so much harder than you realize. Yeah, that's so true.
It gets you. It gets you, and you don't expect it.
Yep. Okay, what do I have here? I have a 4, which I'm going to try to score. I keep 1.
I feel like I am bad at Yahtzee.
And then I've got a 2 and a 3. Final roll. Come on, 4s. Hey, there's a 4th 4. So I'm going to score 16 up here.
Deadpan, that's a very good point. It's easy to forget the die in that game is not a D6.
Yeah.
Okay, Ruel, hypothetically,
you
roll something and you physically can't place it anywhere and you've used your chance.
Yes.
What happens?
If you have to use your chance, you just total up all the dice and put it in chance.
What if you have already used your chance?
Then you put the old goose egg bagel 0 in
anywhere
you want. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
I have one more roll left.
Oh, okay. I'm behind you by 1 roll. Then I have 1.
Oh no, you might be very ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
No, I meant in my.
in this round.
I think I'm going way slower than you. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
I'm hemming and hawing over every decision.
Like I have I have 2 boxes open right now. My Yahtzee and my Full House.
How about you give me a minute to catch up real quick?
Yeah, you're good. No, you're good.
I have, I believe, 4 that I haven't done yet. My Yahtzee and then my straights that I am desperately trying to get, but I just whiffed on another one.
Yep.
Which means now I think
Hornus has a good suggestion. It says possibly score only 1 die or take a 0, which may be better strategically. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I guess I have to put a 0 in my Full House. I have my Full House, my small straight, my large straight, and my Yahtzee still left. I didn't get any of those, so I'm gonna put a goose egg in my Full House, and we're gonna roll again.
Cool. And I'll roll 2. So.
Ooh! I got 4 1s. I feel like that feels better than it is, but I'm excited. What can I do with that?
One more 1. That's a Yahtzee, right?
I can get a 1 Yahtzee? All right.
Yes. Do it.
Chat, manifest me some 1s, please.
Send all those good vibes, folks.
Ah! Yahtzee!
No, are you serious? Yeah! Nice! Yahtzee, folks!
Yahtzee! Let's... I got chills. That was so exciting.
That's great.
Yo!
Nice. So 50
call
points
it a comeback, chat.
Ray.
Woo!
Okay, and I missed my Full House.
That was so hype.
That was awesome. So I'm going to put a 0 on my Full House.
Chat. I'll prove it to you.
That's great.
Look at that.
Look at that, folks.
Bing.
What is is that a broom? Oh, no, potion.
It's a little, they have the items in, oopsies. The items in Yahtzee Hocus Pocus are oil of boil, dead man's toe, newt, saliva, dash of pox, and herb that's red. And thine own tongue. Those are your little potion ingredients in the Hocus Pocus version.
Love it. Polar Angel said, I did Yahtzee that come in. Nice. Hey. All right, my final roll. I'm going for the Yahtzee.
Going for one of my straights.
Okay, I'm going to go for the 1s as well. Let's see if we can pull some of that Ray magic over here. 1s. I've got 3 1s with a final roll. I need 2 1s for the Yahtzee, or else it's
we need
0.
2 or 6. 2 or 6.
Oh, I got 4 1s. Almost the Yahtzee. Did you get it?
Not a Yahtzee, but I got my small straight, which I've been trying to get forever. Very exciting. Now I have one last. I have my large straight. That's what I gotta go for. All right, we got oof. Nothing good. A couple of 3s, a couple of 6s, and a couple of 1s.
All right.
I guess we'll keep. Well, if I'm gonna get a whole straight, I need 1 of each number. So I'm gonna keep a 1, 3, a 6, and a 1. And try to get 2. Wait, no. Can I not do math? How many dice are there? There's 5. Wait, but there's 6 numbers.
So you can go 1 through 5 or 2 through 6 for the large straight.
Oh, shoot. Then I'm going to re-roll the 6 as well then. Got you. Okay, I got a 4. Okay, I have one more roll, and I need to get a 2 and a 5, or we're busted.
2 and 5. Good luck.
Oh, I got a 2.
Oh, so close.
Oh, so close. I got a small straight, but not a large straight, so I have to put a 0 there. And then remind me how we do this scoring. I just do the total score.
Yep.
And then if it's over a threshold, I add that bonus.
Correct. So yeah, the top part, and then you take your that's exactly. So I've already done my addition thanks to my handy dandy calculator.
All right.
And we'll hang out for Ray. I mean that I feel like that Yahtzee might have pushed you over the to the win, Ray. That 50 points is huge in this game.
Oh, I was so close. I had 61 in my top section. Ooh, so close. We got a 3, we got a 20, we got a 30. I had 182.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah. If I did that correctly, yes. Yeah, because I had 121 in my lower section because I got my 4 of a kind in 5s.
Mm-hmm.
I got my small straight, which was 30. I got my Yahtzee, which was 50, and then my chance was 18.
Very nice. I end up with 197.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. GG.
GG.
Get some GGs in chat, folks. Thank you, Ray. Whoops, where are you at? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons.
We let the birthday boy win, for sure.
Thank you. For sure. So that's Yahtzee. Sorry, I'm talking with a mouthful.
All good.
I want to thank you, Ray, for coming on basically last minute because all the time zones and stuff, playing Yahtzee with me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for reminding me how to play Yahtzee. I haven't played since I was very, very little, so it was very nice to get that teach. I appreciate it.
Cool. So now that you played first time since your childhood, what do you think? Is it all that
fun.
you remember?
I liked it.
Yeah,
it's a very good introduction to push your luck and a little bit of dice logic and strategy. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Why don't we? I hate to rush you off, but I do have someone else coming in a few minutes. Why don't we give away some games? We've got 3 games to give away. We're gonna pull 3 winners here. What I'm gonna do is go to Nightbot. I'm gonna refresh this. We'll have a keyword. We're gonna do what's the keyword we could do for a winner here? We'll pick 3 of them.
I would say Yahtzee, but that's kind of hard to spell.
Yeah. What about dice? D-I-C-E.
Dice,
dice, folks. Dice.
Perfect.
So enter the word dice. You'll be entered. This is U.S. only for this one, and shipping U.S. only. You're gonna have a choice of 1 of 4 games, folks. You either take Hughes and Q's, Blank Slate, Telestrations 8-player, or Tapple. I love Tapple. That's a big hit with my family. So
good.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's typing in dice. Thank you again for hanging out. Ray, we've got, I think, the R&R show next week, and we're still scheduling stuff. But besides that, anything else you want to share as far as what you're up to? I know you've been coming back streaming on your channel a little bit lately.
Yeah. Yes, I have. So, you can catch me on the R&R show with Ruel. And then the only other consistent streaming thing that I do besides guesting whenever people need me is I stream most Sundays over on Ray's Retros, which is the handle that I'm guesting on right now. So you should be able to just click it somewhere on Twitch and catch me over there. I play retro games, as the name implies. We play a lot of older RPGs and any sort of visual novel. I play a lot of dating sims, that sort of thing. Right now, the 2 games that we're doing over there is I'm playing The Sims 2 on the PlayStation 2, which is a very cursed console adaptation of one of the best Sims games. If you've never played a Sims game on console before, especially the older ones, stop by. It's a wild ride. We're playing story mode, which is this really cursed thing that The Sims did once and then never again, where you make a sim and you send them around to various NPC houses and you are there to fix their problems. Very weird style of gameplay for The Sims. It's one of my favorite games from my childhood, so I'm introducing it to all of you. And then I'm also playing some Castlevania Symphony of the Night with my very good friend Jamie Daggers, who is a streamer, professional full-time streamer in this space. We do that over on Sundays. I'm going to be putting out the schedule for February very soon over on my Twitter. So come hang out and check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Jamie Daggers is great. I love.
Oh,
Jamie
she's such a delight.
Yeah.
She knows that game really well, so she's holding my hand through it
Nice.
to minimize my amount of wandering aimlessly, which happens quite a bit in Castlevania style games. So it's pretty streamlined, and we have a lot of fun over there.
Awesome. Okay, folks, we're gonna draw some winners now. Let's see. Roll the first one here. The first person to win a game from the op is gonna be announced in just a second. Cosmic Beat. I believe that is
Cosmic!
Ben.
Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats. I'm gonna drop in the Discord. You got to go to the Discord, friends, in order to send your information to our community manager, Razor. She's there waiting for you. There's a pinned post in the Discord where you can get the information out to you, and then we send it over to the op for that. Let's do 2 more winners. We've got Cosmic Beat, number 1. Let's do it again. The next one's AB Trube. Thank you, friend, for hanging out. That's 2 winners. Again, go to the Discord channel and enter, find the post and enter the info there. And we've got 1 more, friends, and then we will call it for this portion of the show. 1 more winner is going to be Beyond Dead 13.
Hey,
Dead.
congratulations.
Yay. Congrats to all of our friends. Thank you for the op for sponsoring this stream and also for hosting the giveaways as well. Truly appreciate it. And that's going to do it for now, folks. I'm going to take a quick break to reset. Coming up, Bondsnader. She is on her way right now. She's probably standing outside the house right now, waiting to be let in. We're going to have her come in. We're going to play some Veil of Eternity.
Ooh.
Yeah, the brand new game.
Have a great time.
Yeah, thank you. Ray, thank you again so much. I truly appreciate it.
Of course.
As you know, I'm a big fan of yours. I love the work that you do in the space. I truly mean this. You make the board game community a better place, and I thank you for that in all sense of the words. Thank you so much for everything that you do, not only content-wise, but you're just a good person. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Okay.
Of course, happy to be here. Happy birthday, Ruel. Chat, it was great to see you.
Thank you,
I will
Ray.
see you guys
All right.
later.